President Obama's Supreme Court nominee Elena Kagan will head to Capitol Hill tomorrow to start making courtesy calls to some of the senators who will be deciding whether she gets the job. She may get some questions behind closed doors about her stance on gays in the military. Critics have suggested Kagan is anti-military because when she was dean of the Harvard Law School, she upheld a policy preventing the U.S. military from recruiting on campus as an official student organization. The reason? Its policy of don't ask, don't tell, which prevents gays from serving openly in the United States military. We're joined to discuss this now by our senior political analyst, Gloria Borger. Will this issue hurt her during the confirmation process?
It's clearly one of those issues that her opponents have really struck on, and they're going to mine that, during the hearings. But you've got the question you just mentioned, which is the political question. Is she anti-military? But in talking to some of her opponents today, they told me they're going to raise the legal question, which is, why was she associated with a legal case which the United States Supreme Court, which she wants to join, overturned unanimously and disagreed with her, including some, Democratic judges. And so they're going to say, she's really out of the legal mainstream. So they're going to use this in two ways.
She wrote a friend of the court, an amicus brief on that, and that brief was unanimously rejected by the Supreme Court.
Not even a Bill Clinton appointee agreed with her. So they're going to use that in the hearing.
All right, Jeff Sessions, who's the top Republican on the Judiciary Committee, is also not happy about something else. Let me play a clip.
It is a confirmation. It's not a coronation. The nominee has thin experience, has had some very aggressive political views in her life. It's going to be critical that whoever puts on the robe of the Supreme Court justice, that they be committed to following the law, even if they don't like it, even if they don't, they wish it had been different.
So he's raising questions about her experience.
Yeah, we really are also starting to hear that from opponents, as you might expect. And the vice president went on television this morning and said, look, Judge Rehnquist had never been a judge before he served on the court. Other people say, well, he did have 16 years of practice as a trial attorney. He wasn't an academic. But the world has changed since Rehnquist was brought to the court. Recent polls, I just went back and looked today, show that over 70% of the American public believe that prior judicial experience is necessary to serve on the Supreme Court. So her opponents may have the public with her on this one. They're going to say, you know what? The court's not the place to get on-the-job training.
We're going to have a major debate on this issue coming up in the next hour. Thanks very much, Gloria, for that.